Hello guys, welcome to another government class. My name is SS3. Our topic today is Nigeria interdependence on the world. And the aim of this lesson is for students to be able to explain Nigeria interactions with the world, state the purpose or reasons of Nigeria's interaction, identify the benefits or merits and demerits of Nigeria interaction. Nations' interdependence and interaction with each other have become the basis for national growth and development of their economy. And Nigeria, as a member of global international community, cannot operate successfully without relating with the rest of the world. This is born out of the fact that no country of the world can exist in isolation, and no nation can produce all their needs and desires. Therefore, interaction is necessary because of the mutual benefits derived from it. For this purpose, like other countries of the world, Nigeria have established embassies, high commissions, and consulates abroad to protect the interests of the country in other countries, just as other countries have theirs in Nigeria. Purpose of Nigeria interaction. Nigeria interact with the rest of the world and other countries because of the following reasons or purpose. One, political reason. Nigeria as a country interacts with the rest of the world politically to maintain and promote world peace and security and help fight against terrorism, which has become a common enemy to the world currently. Nigeria also interacts with the rest of the world in order to protect our territorial integrity and domination against any form of external interference or forces. By belonging to various international organizations like United Nations, African Union, ECOWAS, and so many other international or regional organizations. Sociocultural reason. Nigeria interacts with the rest of the world because of sociocultural reasons of fostering friendliness, peace, love and unity through participation in sports and games activities like the Olympic Games, World Cup competition, Africa Cup of Nations and so many others. Nigeria also interacts socioculturally through participation in world beauty pageants, continental and international musical and cultural festivals. Economic reason. It is quite safe to say that for the past 2 decades until date, the major push of Nigeria's interaction with the world is economical reason. Currently, Nigeria and other developing countries have been more interdependent on developed countries' economy like America, China, and Germany in order to develop and accelerate the growth of their own country's economy by signing bilateral trade and investment deals with these developed countries. This therefore creates big markets in Nigeria for these developed countries' goods and products, and by so doing boosts Nigeria's economy and development, as this country in turn establishes their multinational companies in Nigeria that will create jobs and also bring about industrialization and technological advancement. Merits or benefits of Nigeria's interdependence with the world or reactions or interactions. Through interactions with the world, Nigeria has been able to defend her territorial integrity and domination against external interference and also promote continental and world peace through her foreign policies. Nigeria has gained so much economically, technologically, scientifically, and educationally through interaction and mutual interdependence of nations of the world. Nigeria's interaction with the world has widened the market and increased the trade of buying and selling of Nigerian products. Nigeria's interaction with the world has helped the Nigerian manufacturing industry as well. Nigeria has benefited in tourism, civilization, and modernization as a result of interaction with the world. Demerits or disadvantages of Nigeria's interdependence or interactions with the world. One, because of Nigeria's interdependence and interaction with the world, most developed countries that Nigeria has economic deals with has always tried to interfere in the domestic affairs of the country. Most times, Nigeria's commodity market is loaded with inferior or poorly produced goods from these developed countries she has trade relationship with, which has made Nigeria a dumping ground for their poor produced products. Currently, Nigeria's local industries and its products have suffered neglect and low patronage because of foreign products saturating the Nigerian market. Lastly, overdependence of Nigeria on the rest of the world politically and economically has bedevilled the growth and development of Nigerian politics and economy. In summary, Nigeria as a developing country is interdependent on the rest of the world and also interacts in order to benefit economically, politically, socioculturally for the purpose of development. And Nigeria has benefited immensely from interacting with the world in form of trade, investment opportunities, science, technology, education, tourism, and civilization. However, Nigeria in so many ways has been at the disadvantageous side when interacting with the rest of the world. For example, foreign nations' interference in domestic affairs of the country, neglection and low patronage of Nigerian products by Nigerians, consumption of poor and inferior goods made by developed countries, creation of non-Nigerian based economy, and so many other disadvantages. So our take-home exercise for today is based on the demerits of Nigeria interactions and interdependent on the rest of the world, stated in the lesson. Should Nigeria continue to depend on the developed countries to grow and develop our own economy? Discuss. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.